Hello everyone, and welcome to the Pisces Guide to Pop Culture. I'm of course your host TJ. Today I want to talk a little bit about my books, Country Road Romance and A Bond of Blood and Stone, particularly in terms of their position within Appalachian literature. And this is something that I've only recently come to appreciate. For most of my adult life, I've been running as fast and as far from Appalachia as I could, and it's only been in the last couple of years, really once I started diving deep into writing Country Road Romance, that I came to really appreciate the rich legacy of Appalachian lit and how important it is to sort of highlight that heritage when I'm writing, when I'm thinking about writing, when I'm reading, and when I'm speaking about my books. There's a saying, we stand on the shoulders of giants, and I think that is certainly true when it comes to Appalachian lit. There are many remarkable voices, and my only regret, I have many regrets, but one of my regrets is that I didn't spend more time as an undergrad, and even in high school perhaps, learning about Appalachian literature. I'm correcting that mistake now, and I bring this up because I want to encourage all of you to do that as well. I think that there's a tendency within the American Academy in some quarters, and there's, I think, a lot of internalized disaffection among Appalachians, and particularly even among Appalachian writers, when it comes to reckoning with our region and its past, particularly historically speaking, but also in terms of our literature, that some of us, and I'm guilty of this, have sort of tried to distance ourselves from that. We don't want to be seen as parochial, too local, but I'm really trying to work against that, both by reading more self-consciously, really kind of seeking out Appalachian voices, both contemporary ones, but also ones from the past, and also situating my own work as a result of that, situating my own work in the midst of this milieu of which it is a part, even though I have not, read as much of it as I would like, and even though I'm not as well versed in Appalachian lit yet as I would like, that doesn't mean that my work isn't itself positioned in Appalachian spaces, both by choice, but also just by the way that literary tastes go, and the way that we sort of what work is granted value and what is not, regardless of whether I wanted these books to be specifically Appalachian, and I did. I would be branded that way by virtue of the fact that even now, with some exceptions, it's still a real struggle to get the sort of authoritative voices of literary criticism to take Appalachian lit, particularly genre Appalachian lit, what I'm writing, seriously. So anyway, this is my call to all of you to read not just my books, obviously I would like that, but also many other Appalachian voices, queer Appalachian voices, Black Appalachian voices, Latino and Native American Appalachian voices. Those are important. So anyway, thanks as always for joining me here at the Pisces Guide to Pop Culture. Please, if you can, check out my books. I'd appreciate it. And that's all. Take care, y'all.